what I'd like you to do is let's have you pull out like either mugwort or artemisia, spikenard, valerian, vetiver, galbanum. And while they're doing that, we black panther. Okay, we're going to work the three brains. So I'll guide you through it. Even if you don't know what we're doing, I'll guide you through it. So first, whatever oil you chose, begin inhaling with your awareness on the brain. You're inhaling, your awareness is on the brain. And let that go for a moment and just be still. Begin inhaling again. Your awareness is on the solar plexus, the area below your ribs, your upper abdomen. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths. And then pause and be still. Begin inhaling again. Your awareness is on the sex chakra, where the sex organs are. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths. And then pause and be still. Okay. You've done the brain, the solar, and the sex chakra. Now inhale, trying to keep your awareness on all three. Don't try to balance them at this point. You're just trying to practice with your awareness on the brain, the solar plexus, and the sex chakra. And then pause and be still. Just pause and let go. Your awareness is on all three again: your brain, your solar plexus, your sex chakra, and inhale. And then just be still. Just be still. Now you're going to do all three again this time, but now you're going to try to have equal awareness on each one. Equal awareness on the brain, the solar, and the sex chakra. and then just be still. So what we're doing here is we're looking at your thoughts, how you feel, and then your instinctive responses, and we're harmonizing them. So this is known as the three brains. And it's a way to organize the brain. And by doing this, it turns on your intuition. Now, intuition isn't necessarily like always going to be like, do I, uh, you look at an object and you get some sort of hit. Intuition, especially here, is more of what you would call like functional intuition or functional clairvoyance. It helps you it helps you to be more efficient and put yourself in the right place at the right time, in motion, in situations, in action, rather than sitting and observing something and waiting for a response. It's like, how do I cut through this situation? How do I keep from, getting hurt? Or how do I be more efficient? Or how do I improve my chance of success? Whatever that might be. And so in a way, it makes you more innovative. It makes you more relaxed, more peaceful. It can reduce anxiety, but it's literally what is meant as being a vessel of light. This isn't the complete practice. You have to kind of keep working your way up through the different pieces of the practice, but being able to balance all three is a big piece of it. So we've practiced that a bit. Let's take it a little bit further, and we're going to balance the three, and then within a minute or so, we're going to go to the spine. Okay, so you're balancing your brain, your solar plexus, and your navel. And oh, did I say navel? Brain, solar plexus, and excuse my brain fart, the sixth chakra. Move your awareness to your spine, your whole spine. Keep your awareness on the spine. If a spot jumps out at you, and put your awareness on that. Otherwise, it's your whole spine. And then just be still. Just let it incubate for a moment. Okay. Let's go ahead and share experiences and mute yourself. You can ask questions about the process or your your experience. You can mute yourself or type in.
Go ahead, Sonia.
What was that last that you said? Did you say do spine twice?
No, just after you go from the 3, you go to the spine.
And there was nothing after that?
Mhm.
Okay, thanks.
What are the subtle differences among the oils you're recommending?
Some of the oils are to reduce agitation in those areas, like the spikenard, valerian, vetiver, roscus, galbanum, which can be necessary for a little bit. The mugwort and the artemisia have more of a activating effect. And then later we'll use things made specifically for those centers and this practice. But it's good to kind of build it up over a period of time.
Very calming. I feel like a nap.
Yeah. Calming, clearing to the mind, can reduce anxiety, very soothing, helps you to cut through some, like when there's a bunch of information or a bunch of stimuli, it helps you to cut through it very quickly. And it just increases intuition, which is information beyond your senses. Like it's functional information. How do I manage in the movement of this situation, rather than the situation itself is like a structure. The movement within the situation is like the essence, and it's like, how do I manage the essence in this situation, the movement, the expansion, the dynamic activity.
Go ahead, Sonia.
Sonia?
So like I had a quantitative EEG, and so my left hemisphere is underactive and my right is overactive. So I used mugwort because I need that left hemisphere to be more active. But, and I don't think the right hemisphere will relax more, because I think it compensates some for the other sides that's not active. And so, am I doing the right approach to that?
You're using mugwort?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing good.
I'm feeling chilly in the arms, but not chilly anywhere else on my body.
Yeah, sometimes that's just the shift of energy in the body. A lot of times you'd feel it all over, but in the arms or arms and legs, it's just it will regulate usually within a few minutes.
Definitely a cool feeling.
Yeah.
No pun intended. It's hard to focus on all three centers. I find my thoughts drifting.
Yeah. That's just going to take practice. This isn't even the whole practice, but this is the part that we're practicing right now, just to get used to doing it. It's you're doing three things. Even when you're doing two things, like it can be hard, but the mind eventually can settle into it. When you put three into the mix, it takes a while for the mind to get used to doing it. I've been doing this for a long time, and I'll still be like doing it, and then my mind takes off, or I'm doing it, but my awareness is mostly on my brain or something. It just takes consistency to go through. That's why we're just doing this really slow. I mean, there's other pieces to this practice. This is the hardest part, and even if you just got this down, it's a game changer for your mind. But the more you do it, the more we'll keep refining it over a period of time.
And go ahead, Denise.
Hey, Denise.
So what you just had said about the three at once, would you do that more from the Ajna Center, or are you actually
No,
trying
you
to
just
stay
literally
connected?
brain, solar plexus, sex structure, and you just try to balance all three of them. Yeah.
All at one time, right?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Good. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Each center has a different kind of red light. That was their experience. Hmm.
Okay. Okay, we have just a few more minutes. Let's go ahead and practice that one more time. Your awareness is on all three: your brain, your solar plexus, your sex chakra. Try to harmonize or balance all three. When I say harmonize, I just mean you're equally balancing all three. Move your awareness to the spine. So let go of the three. Move your awareness to the spine. And then just be still. Feels nice, yeah. So we're going to move over to the prayer, petition, blessing. Join us if you'd like, or if you can. It's about a 15-minute thing that we do for a start. And remember, tomorrow night is the study group for the physical and spiritual aspects of the vagus nerve. So if you took that class, join us tomorrow night. And we always have our healing sessions before that with Astara. So hope to see you at some point. And I think I see a bunch of you this weekend on the body mapping class. Body mapping in the three brain, which is what we were just doing. So we take it a little bit deeper in the class. So anyway,